sakes. Hi, can you hear me? Okay, can you guys hear me now? Shit, okay. That means this is important. So I'm going to say it again. So I'm watching this show. Okay, I'm watching this show. And it's a Netflix series. It's called Silo. Maybe it's not Netflix. It might not be Netflix. It might be Prime, but it's called Silo. And that's what I was kind of getting was the next stage. What these people, these cultish type entities want us to do is like separate and isolate. Okay? So it's like, yeah, tower moment, calling this shit out, calling judgment on a global span. Okay, so it's like they're gonna separate and something will isolate. There's not gonna be, say there will be like 2 high priestesses in every whatever, okay, and then they're gonna like cause a tower moment so that these knowledgeable people have tower moments happen within these fucking silos. Okay, so there will only be like a couple of them separate, isolate, okay, and then cause tower moments within these things. And what it was they didn't know why they were in the silo, okay? They didn't know why they were in the silo. Only a few of them were allowed to mate, create, okay, offspring, and no one was allowed to leave the silo, okay? If you said that you wanted out of the silo, then you were casted out, and then the other people, the community in isolation, okay, they would watch you leave, okay? They would watch you leave, and they would also watch you drop dead because of whatever poisonous gases they said were out there, but you weren't allowed outside because that's what would kill you. But they had these masks, and literally the masks were fucking killing these people, okay? And that kind of reminded me of C-19. Okay, people are having respiratory issues, but it's because they were sending out this virus, and then as they were sending out this virus, they were making us cover our fucking faces, okay? You weren't allowed in a public building without that. You know what I mean? So it's like, this is the plan to separate and isolate, okay? And how they're gonna get it, and then while you're in these silos, and if someone says they want out, they get allowed out. But then the screen that we are watching, I heard cut. Okay, I heard cut. So they're like preparing these movies, these holograms, these projections that someone would see, say their best friend who got out of the silo, say their wife that got out of the silo, they'd watch them drop dead there, man. And it was an entire fucking lie because it was a hologram. Okay, I was getting that this planned attack, the planned attack that would get people into the silos. Okay, I don't know if they're going to be called silos. They'll probably be called bunkers because that's what us humans call them, right? Is bunkers. But it's like an underground bunker of like, okay, this is section so-and-so, this is section so-and-so, this is section so-and-so. Like, you know how you see on those movies where everyone's like real deprived and they have all these different sections? Hunger Games, okay, that's one of them. One of many. Okay. This planned attack is a planned alien attack. That's how they're gonna get the fear into everybody on a global level, okay? But first, you introduce the aliens, okay? So we are the here and now stage of them doing this introduction, okay? You will see people come forward, these certain whistleblowers come forward, okay, with all these credentials and these phenomenons, okay, these experiences that they really feel like they need to just get off their chest. But if they would have done it last year, if they would have done it 2 years ago, that motherfucker would be, right? There's a reason for that. It's fucking true, but Like, you could either prepare or not prepare or whatever. Like, believe me or not believe me. And I don't give a fuck if you believe me. That's why they chose me. Because I'll say it anyways. If I get a download about it, I'll say it anyways. Alright? They want to cause like a toxic environment. A toxic environment. That's like why they're holding back like the real life high priestesses, okay? That's why we're being held back. Operation Stargate, but Operation Stargate in the sense where you need to gatekeep these healers. The star being the healer. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Feeling some emotions about that. Very accurate. Very accurate on how they're trying to like separate, isolate, and then kill off the healers. What the fuck? So wild, right? So wild. It's not gonna work too, right? Like, you're not gonna be able to do that. There's a lot. There's a lot of healers, and then there's a lot of healers continuously being born as well. How the hell do you expect to? It's just something that's impossible. That's why it's so absurd. Okay? That's why it's so absurd. That's why it sounds like nonsense, because it's fucking nonsense. But it's the truth. It's the truth. I've seen some of those whistleblowers. Have you guys go on News Nation? You'll see it. News Nation, okay? That's what I'm talking about, okay? This is what I'm fucking talking about. I don't think I need to show you how many cards are in, or maybe I do. That's how many cards are in here. A lot of fucking cards, okay? And I pull out Brainwash. I pull out Brainwash. Hacked rightfully. Somebody wanted to brainwash someone. This is the frequencies I'm feeling off my devices where it makes me feel sick, okay? It gives me a headache. My guts feel like they're like cramping up. They're cramping up all on their own, man. That's why I haven't been on. So it's like some sort of military weapon, like a it's a frequency. It's like frequency distribution, but it's fucking with my insides. I don't know. Radiation, I heard. It's like a something that's being radiated outwards from the devices that's hurting my insides, okay? Like my gut and my lungs. It's like it's a frequency. It radiates off of it, okay? And it's hurting me. So I'm not going to be on here very often. It's phone towers. Yeah. There's this weird phone tower. There's this randomly weird phone tower. It says Vast. It says Vast on it, and it's new. It's new, and it's new in the town, and I like read it out loud, and my mom like looked at me. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, shit. Someone's watching my channel just so that they can go forward and then call it brainwash. Then why are you watching? Alright. Why are you watching? Okay, they're seeing people view in and then they're upset because I'm shedding light to their brainwash, okay? And then that's why they project that onto me. Okay, it's not rocket appliances. It's not rocket appliances. Very easy for me to see. Very easy for anyone of common sense to see. Okay? Anybody who doesn't just follow. Who listens, right? Attentively and understands that that is a possibility. Okay? And when people are like, when high priestesses are saying stuff as well, like, you have to understand that that could also change. Okay, if someone's saying, if you do this, you'll probably die in prison, okay, that outcome can change. It can change the next day just by like a switch of mentality or a different action based off of something that's true within your heart, okay, intent. So there's things that I've read in a spread, okay. Let me tell you the story of when I first started reading tarot. I got a spread out. I was doing the Celtic Cross, which is very, very, I still did the Celtic Cross, but it's like a spread that everyone starts with. It's a spread that everyone starts with. I don't know, it's just the first spread I learned, okay? I did the Celtic Cross in, how much are in a Celtic Cross? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I believe. I don't know. Anyway, something around there. Okay, and then I got all the cards. I flipped out all the cards I was shuffling, and love you too. And then I got 10 cards, okay, so like so, and then I did the Celtic Cross, and then I didn't like what I saw. For sure I am. I just look like death because I just woke up and I didn't do anything with myself, but I'm coming on as I am, so take me as I am. Anyway, I didn't like what I saw in this spread when I first started. So I put all the cards back. I put them all back. And I did it again. And the same cards in the same order came out, and I looked up and I said, okay, I'll change. Okay, I'll change something about this situation. I'll change something about me that makes this outcome better. And I did, and I applied that next day, and the outcome was different. Okay, so don't, like, if you are one of these people who are like, damn, I succumb to that. I do that sometimes, maybe not to that level within that reading, but I do that, right? I do that. There is things that you can do to change that outcome. Little things. Sometimes if it's progressed too far, there isn't. But there's like a lighter sentencing. You see? Does that sync with you, like the thoughts? It's because that's what happens. Okay? I'm gonna get off of here, you guys. This type of attack is hurting me. I need to get off of this live. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, things to meditate on, right? Have a good day.